Hi guys, it's Jess here and I'm with Charlie, and we just had to refilm the introduction to this video because my head was cut off. So I hope you guys enjoy my book Hibearnation readathon hosted by Simon Savage. Bye. Filming right now from my phone. Maybe I can get a thumbnail. Or maybe I can get a better thumbnail. Hey? Yeah. Let me see if I can just see you here. Yeah, cool. So I had a full TBR planned out. And then I saw Simon's video and he ruined everything. So what I'm thinking is I want to now add in the Bass Rock to my TBR by Evie Wild. I'm actually already a quarter way through this. I'm really enjoying it. It's different than what I thought it would be. There's 3 different time periods and she doesn't really signpost the time period. So at first I got very confused and then I had to go back and read the blurb, but I'm really, really enjoying it. And I could probably fit this in for the time period prompt because I was going to read N.K. Jemisin's The City We Became, but I don't actually this isn't even set in a time period. This is another world. So I'm thinking I'm really into the 18th century and witches and things like that. So maybe I could fit this in because one of the time periods is that. And it fits 3 different time periods. And I really enjoy modern time too. So that works. Then for the prompt, my favorite author. I'm super excited to dive into book 3 of The Dark Tower. Obviously, I want to get this one done. This would be a comfort read as well for me. I have been putting this off because I loved book 2 so much. So, yeah, this is definitely going to go down. Then for the short book, I have There Was Still Love by Favel Parrot. This was sent to me by Hachette. I'm pretty sure I still read this, although I also have The Girl Who Read on the Metro, which I have the audiobook for now and I'm halfway through, which I'm enjoying, and it's only like a 6-hour long audiobook. So yeah. Then also, sorry about my bare lounge room as well. Our TV's over there on a box because we're still waiting for furniture. Who knows when that'll come. But then also for the prompt, the Women's Prize long list, I have Hamnet, which was kindly sent to me by Hachette as well. This is by Maggie O'Farrell. I don't want to read any of the blurbs. Like, I don't want to read the blurb for this because I'm probably going to read it and talk to you about it in this vlog. So let me just talk you through what I'm doing. Then for the Bear on a Cover one, I really wanted to read The Revenant, but I don't have a copy of it. I thought I did. So I picked English Animals by Laura Kay. There's taxidermy in here, so I'm hoping there's a bear. But also I need to finish, I'm halfway through The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. I know technically that one doesn't have a bear. It hasn't so far. But in The Hobbit, there was a bear, so... And I need to finish that by the end of the month, so maybe that could be something I read. But yeah, that's my TBR. Next time, I also want to hit the 24 and 48 challenge. So yeah, hopefully next time I speak to you, I have finished a book. Yeah, so it'll probably be Friday night or Saturday morning. Okay, bye. Hi guys, it is Saturday the 24th, I think. I started reading last night. I have my little timer to check my 24 and 48. I got 2 hours in. I'm starting much later than I thought. Let me see if I can set you up somewhere. Yeah, there. I'm almost to the end. Well, I'm not almost to the end. But you're going to see how slow I read now. Sorry, I just washed my hair, so it's super fluffy. But I'm really enjoying the Bass Rock. Bass Rock. Obviously my cover is nowhere near as cool as Simon's. Go check out his cover. It's amazing. But this book is fantastic. Like, we're following the 3 different timelines, like I said. And what's super interesting, so we have Sarah the witch in the 18th century, start of 18th century. We have Ruth just after World War I. And we have Viv in present day. And so Sarah's timeline is very dark. Like, every time we get to Sarah's timeline, it's very dark. And then Ruth's timeline is super interesting, but I'm just loving Viv, the current day timeline, so much. I've never I mean, I have, but this character is direct opposite to me. Everything that she does is the direct opposite that I would do in that situation. She is completely different to me in every way. She makes different decisions. Every decision she makes, I'd make a different one. And it's just super interesting to follow her. But this book is quite scary. So last night I was reading quite late at night by myself out here, and it was giving me the heebie-jeebies. And it's cool because what's happening in it, like the scary bits sort of just happen and then we move on, and it almost makes it creepier in a way. I don't know. It's cool. Sorry, the lighting is constantly changing. I'll try and keep the book down. So I have my coffee. I Uber Eats. I got a bagel as well. It's delicious. But I'm not going to film any reading clips just because I wear these. So these are my glasses. I can't put them on right now. I have, I don't know if you can see them, but they're very funny. But I have a contact in right now, so I can't put them on to show you. But yes, they look hilarious on my face, and I don't feel like reading and showing you guys what I look like when I read because it's not a pretty picture. But I will check back in with you when I finish the Bass Rock and tell you my thoughts. But I am absolutely loving this book so much. What's super interesting is Sarah's timeline is told from a different perspective. So you've got these two women, Ruth and Viv, and you're in their heads and you're seeing things from their perspective. But Sarah, who is clearly the protagonist of her timeline, even though it's not told from her perspective, is this mysterious entity that I don't know. And I don't know. I think either that's going to be a plot point later in the book and there's a reason for that, or it's to keep the mystery with Sarah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. And I love the writing. It's brilliant. So this is my first Evie Wild, and I don't think it will be my last. But yeah, I'll check back in with you later. Hey guys, so I think it's 1:30 on Saturday. I've been reading for, oh God, maths, 5 hours and 20 minutes. Pretty much on the 5-hour mark. I finished the Bass Rock, and since then I've just been listening to The Wastelands. So this audiobook goes for 18 hours, and if I was to sit here and read this, I could listen to it at double speed, which would make it done in 9 hours. I'm going to do that for a little while, but also I've got stuff to do around the house while I listen to this. And when I'm walking around doing things, I can only listen at 1.25 speed, sometimes 1.5 speed, depending on what I'm doing. So I don't think this will be done in 9 hours. I think it's going to take longer than that, which means we'll go into tomorrow with this, but that's okay. Yeah, I have 18 hours left of reading if I want to complete the challenge. I don't know because I really want to get to 12 hours today, so it's only 12 hours tomorrow, but I've got a house party with my family tonight using the app, so I'm actually really excited to see all their faces. And yeah, so I don't know how much reading I'll get done tonight, and then if I'm having wine, I don't know how much reading I'll get done in the morning, but we'll see. But I'm just going to keep going like I'm going to hit the 24. So I finished the Bass Rock. Interesting. I need to sit and clarify my thoughts on this because I'm bouncing between it being completely brilliant and then so many unanswered questions. I know that they're answered in a nuanced way, and I know the point of this. Believe me, as a woman, I know what Evie Wild is trying to say with this book. I definitely get it, but then there's also a whole bunch of stuff I just didn't get in the ending of this as well. So brilliant writing, brilliant story, kept me hooked to the end, but I don't know. I mean, I'm tossing up between a 4 and a 5 star with this. I loved it, and I especially loved the darkness in it, but I don't know if I entirely got it, if that makes sense. So I know I understood the point, but I don't know if I got it, like that profound getting of a book where you feel like an author is just speaking directly to you. That didn't happen. But that's okay because we're moving on to Stephen King. I was going to read the There Was Still Love because this audiobook is only under 5 hours. So that would be 2.5 hours if I just sat down and read it. But I might save this to last so I can just knock over a book tomorrow. I also wanted to get The Lord of the Rings done. I've still got about 6 hours of reading of that book to do, but I don't know. I just really want to be comforted and head back to the Dark Tower. I listened to the first part of this where it recaps the gunslinger and the drawing of the three, and I loved the drawing of the three so much. So I'm really excited to get back into this and yeah, see what happens with Roland and his quest for the tower. So we'll see. I will check back in. Yeah, I'll check back in tonight either way, just to let you know how much reading I get done today. Okay, bye. Hi guys, it's Monday morning. What a fail on the vlog. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I did do a little bit of reading. So I ended up making it, 13 hours in. So halfway through 24 and 48. I think, oh, hey, you gonna say hi? I think that E.B. Wild gave me a bit of a book hangover. It was so good, and I can't stop thinking about it. I almost wish I hadn't read it so fast in a readathon so I could savor it a bit more, because I feel like that made the ending seem, I don't know, just something, because I feel like I rushed through it and I shouldn't have. So I started, the next book I actually picked up yesterday was The Wastelands by Stephen King. I got about halfway through this book. There's a bear. There's a giant bear in the start of this book, which is fantastic for this readathon. So it covered a few prompts, but unfortunately I didn't finish it. I didn't finish either book. I also have There Was Still Love by Favel Parrot that I started and got halfway through, which should be pretty easy to finish up. I have the audiobook for this as well. Yeah, so that's how I went on the readathon. Thank you. Bye.